Guys, ini sahabat Ana dari Amerika, namanya Ibrahim. Alhamdulillah udah kenal sunnah juga.
Oh, masya Allah.
Oh iya, masya Allah. Dari Amerika ya kenal sunnah.
Iya, kenalin lagi.
My name is Sabian.
Sabian, assalamualaikum
My name is
Salam.
Nice to meet you.
Faya.
Nice to meet you.
Dia bisa bahasa Indonesia tapi sedikit bahasa.
Sedikit.
Sedikit, oke.
That's fine.
Mau nggak kita denger yuk journey atau perjalanannya beliau, bagaimana hijrah bisa mengenal Islam, mengenal sunnah.
May you tell us about like your journey to Islam?
To Islam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Inshallah. Before I was a Christian,
Okay.
and as a Christian, I became confused about the Trinity, which is the three in one.
Yeah.
I'm sure you heard about that before.
Yeah.
So even as a Christian, I started to just worship God directly, and I think that was the beginning of my steps towards Islam. In 1995, I visited Indonesia, and I saw humble people and nice people and calm atmosphere. Heard the adhan for the first time.
I see. So your first time here azan in Indonesia?
Yeah, first time. 5 times a day, very regulated. So, inshallah, I went to Masjid Istiqlal. That was the first masjid I ever went to in my life, you know.
So you convert in Indonesia or?
In Indonesia, yeah.
In Indonesia.
Masjid Sunnah Kelapa, Menteng.
I see.
And you become very sure to convert to Islam, right?
Yes, because the number one reason was that Islam did not reject Jesus.
Okay.
If Islam had rejected Jesus, then it would have been a problem. But
Yeah.
when I saw that Jesus was just as important or more important, I felt comfortable.
I mean, it's not only Islam, but you know Sunnah. I mean, where do you get to know Sunnah?
Nah,
Sunnah.
ini
Sunnah
dia.
kan? Kita maksudnya tahu Islam, tapi di Amerika kenal Sunnah juga gitu. Iya kan?
Ini menarik juga nih buat
Iya
kita ya
kan?
kan?
So how do you know Sunnah? I mean, where from
America.
America. So you know
America.
Sunnah in America.
From America, yeah.
So
Because
can you tell us?
in America, I hate to say this, we have maybe 50 different types of Islam.
Really?
So,
So many.
as a new
Banyak
Muslim,
juga ya.
It's
everywhere.
a new Muslim is really confused sometimes. So
I see.
it forced me to go and study on my own, to find books, to find references, and so once I built up my knowledge, then I went back to the masjid to challenge.
So how long did it take to choose Sunnah?
I
That's
would
your
say maybe 2 or 3 years.
2 or
2 or 3 years.
3 years.
And you start learning that, and
Yeah, because a new Muslim will go after the books first, and then when they start reading, they will see a difference between the books
And
what people are saying.
yeah.
So that's
Benar
why
juga
a lot of
sih.
new Muslims become very charged up, and you know. But you know, in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, if you would say to somebody, "How did you find the Sunnah?" they would laugh at you, right?
Yes.
Because everybody's on the Sunnah,
Yes.
right? So
Everybody's
it's
Sunnah.
the Sunnah is the standard. It's not something that is odd, is strange. The Sunnah was the only way.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah, we get what you mean.
Masya Allah.
but how's the people reactions there when you have your beard
Yeah.
and start having a
your parents
short,
react to that?
Well, the first question, you know, in America, a lot of people have beards, even basketball players. You know?
Yes. I think it's
Have
kind of
beards.
style of it there, right?
The question is, why you not
maybe later.
later?
Maybe later.
Semoga Allah berikan taufik dan hidayah.
Amin.
Amin.
I'm still young, so
There are some
What?
people who have longer beards than me. In America, we have orang Yahudi, banyak orang Yahudi
Yeah.
in America,
Jews, yeah.
and their beards are very long. So
Yeah.
that is not enough to say somebody's on the Sunnah, you know. So the beard is normal for American people. Country music stars, basketball
Yeah.
players.
They have beards.
they
Yeah.
have mustache.
Yeah, when they see the pants leg up, that's different though. You know? They say, "What's wrong with your clothes?" You know, can I help you buy some pants? You know.
So the question is, so how about your reaction to your family?
Well, when I became a Muslim, my mother was angry.
Really?
My mother was angry. She told my brother to get a Bible and smack him in the head.
Oh, okay.
But my father was real cool. You know, my father said, "Well, if that's what you choose, then just be a good Muslim." You know.
I see.
Nice.
So your father is very
Mashallah.
supportive about your choice then.
Very neutral.
For neutral, not sporty but
Yeah,
neutral.
Neutral.
Okay.
Yeah. My father is very open-minded, so he knows that if I chose something, then I gave it a lot of thought before I did it. You know. And my father lives in Indonesia today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Where?
He's a Christian in Senen.
It's a Christian, isn't it?
Yeah. You see, so here's a Christian moved to Indonesia to find comfort and safety.
Oh.
Alhamdulillah. May Allah guide him.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
alhamdulillah.
May you tell us more about your brother?
Yes, my brother was a musician like me.
Okay.
I was an artist and playing for different artists, Grammy Award artists, and I'd be in the studio with Boys II Men, and that was my life before.
Boys to Men.
Boys II
Oh,
Men,
that's cool.
in the studio with them, you know, with the musicians. But so in my family, we grew up with music in the business, so we were introduced and exposed to all religions, all people, everything, including the bad stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So it was very easy for me and my brother to see truth. So after I became a Muslim, I bought the Quran and I gave it to my little brother. And I thought for years he actually threw it away. But in the Iraq War, in the beginning of the war, the army told us that he's dead. And his wife called and she was crying and said, well, your brother's dead. And we cried, you know.
Yeah.
We can't go over to find his body. So we had like a little, you know, funeral gathering, you know.
Okay.
But 2 months after that, he sent an email on Yahoo, which means he's alive. And the first line said, Allahu Akbar, I'm a Muslim now. So I cried, you know, I cried. And I said, first of all, you're supposed to be dead.
Merinding banget sih. Yeah, we got goosebumps.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Yeah.
So I thought he was dead. He's alive, and the first line is, "I'm a Muslim now." So Islam is real, and for you people out there who don't know Islam, Islam is not a new thing. It's not something that is like the new kids on the block. It's just Islam has been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
If you ask who did Adam alayhi salam worship, he was the first student.
Yes.
Right? So Islam is very simple, and I think that's what American people are looking for, just real simple way of life, you know, truly.
Jadi buat orang Amerika itu sebenarnya Islam tuh ya nggak aneh gitu loh sebenarnya. Banyak juga di sana gitu.
Kalau jujur sih damai ya.
Iya, sebenarnya kayak gitu.
Tapi emang benar sih, di Amerika tuh lebih mendingan dibandingin di sini.
Ya, sebenarnya gitu kan. Di sini
Terlalu banyak di sini.
iya.
Banyak.
Okay, so it's quite interesting to hear your journey
Yeah.
to Islam and then to Sunnah. So what is your message to Muslim in general and for us to be
Yeah, for us.
istiqomah?
Sure,
in Sunnah?
sure. My message, inshallah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. The message is very simple. The one thing that is giving the Muslims problems today are the differences between all the Muslims. Many Muslims are confused about which way is the right way.
Yeah.
And I have one recommendation for that, which is an obat or a solution for the whole
Okay.
ummah.
Yeah.
Okay, if a Muslim accepts the hadith, you will read a story about 10 Sahaba who were already given the good news of
About Jannah, yeah.
right? Before they died. Sebelum
Yes.
meninggal, Rasulullah SAW sudah bilang, you go to Jannah. Right?
Okay.
10, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so cool.
Let me switch for a second. If you want to be a doctor, you will follow the pathway of the doctor. You will not ask the lawyer or the engineer because he already made it to be a doctor.
Yeah.
So you would be stupid to ask the lawyer or the engineer how to be a doctor, right?
Agree.
So if these 10 made it to Jannah already, then there's no need to look further. Because if
Yeah.
they already qualify for that, then what they did is already correct.
Oh yeah.
So you have to compare what you're doing. That's what every Muslim says. I follow the Quran and Hadith. Every Muslim says
Yeah,
that.
every Muslim
Quran,
says
Hadith,
that.
Quran, Hadith. So what's the difference? The difference, in my opinion, is these 10. Is that if they have been accepted by Allah, we haven't been accepted.
Yes.
But if they have been accepted already, you have to follow their interpretation,
Their path,
their way of life, how they acted, how they interpreted. And this is the key for all of the Muslims in the world. Now, if they reject those 10, that's a different problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that simple?
Yeah, it's very
Yes, it
simple
is
actually.
Okay.
Iya, pokoknya 10 sahabat itu kalau kita ikutin insya Allah kita masuk surga juga gitu kan intinya.
ikutin
Ternyata
jalannya.
pandangannya sama ya. Versi
Iya,
Amerika
versi
maupun
Amerika versi Indonesia itu sama
Anyway,
sebenarnya.
thank you so much your story.
Wayaku.
Thank you, Jazakallahu khairan.
Wayaku.
Iya.
And when are you coming to America?
Kontas. Maybe next year.
Invite us.
Barakallahu fikum.
So chill out, more coffee.
Oh no, that's enough. Oh, wait.